Hi, do you sometimes have hip pain or knee pain? You just simply woke up and you have no idea and it's really, really sore and very stiff? Well, let's try some 12 Treasures Qigong with me. Welcome to Qi Mastery with Eileen Jong. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Hi, my name is Eileen Jong, and I'd like to share with you a little bit of gentle exercise breathing movement using principles of Chinese medicine to help you feel better. Let's get started. So this is a patting Qigong. Today is day 617 of our series, and patting Qigong, really easy to get your energy moving, and especially those areas that were sore, like the hip, as I said, and the knee. Give yourself a little bit extra time, extra loving in that area to activate the energy and get it flowing. Sometimes with arthritis pain, it's really sore. I see this a lot in my patients. They may have arthritis, autoimmune, some emotional stress, or sometimes maybe you just didn't have a good night's sleep and your body wasn't quite able to regenerate that much. So a little bit gentle movement. And now there's research that says that if you've not had a good night's sleep, just try to go and do what exercise you can, because that will shift the hormones, the cortisol, the stresses in the body, and try to rebalance. Okay, so patting Qigong, one of the first things always, often, that you can do to help you start to feel better. And then I like to go into the tracing meridians to help you to shift weight and breathe front middle to the back of the spine, release, relax, and inhale, exhale, inhale, again front middle to the back, and relax, pull that up. Good. When you're seated in a chair doing the Qigong, make sure it's a backless one like what I have. Doesn't have to be rotational. And if you have a chair with a back, make sure you're seated more toward the edge of the chair so that your back and spine can move. It's that moving the back and spine from C curve to S curve that'll help the internal energy, we call this the gate of life, to move and to flow. Good. Nice. And relax. Relax. Beautiful. And then let's pull the heavens down. The Qi into the earth and inhale. Nice and big. Big guy. 3, 2, 1. And then you can embrace the world. Again, this is a way to let your spine go from round back, yeah, to the arc. C curve, S curve. Good. And then the other way. This would be on the birthday candles. Round rotational movements of the wrists, and therefore also shifting your weight forward, backwards also helps. And the other way too. This is the other direction for birthday candles. Good. also had some rowboat Qigong. Row your boat in the direction of riding a bike, as in perpendicular to the ground. And inhale X. Good. Nice. And we're going to be doing the walk in place Qigong. Remember I mentioned walk in place. Same side of the palm, same side of the heel comes up, forward, and then other side. Whenever ready, add the other side in, but you still focus on the right side for the dominant. Good. Very nice. And then think of the other way. Inhale, exhale. And then now, let's get to reverse rowboat. Yes. What am I saying? Reverse walk in place. Good. And then add the other side in. And we can refocus on the other for the dominant. Okay. So now for walk in place, right? We think of slice through the feet, so 4 halves. And now from these 4 halves, know that we're doing walk in place. And now what we're going to do from walk in place is go across, twist a little bit, and across, twist a bit. So you get to basically your Qi ball in a chair, so that your weight is shifting. When the palm comes on back, you're in your right heel here, right palm back, right heel, palm forward, and then you're on the left ball of feet, left heel across. Good. Nice. And there you have playing with the Qi ball. And switch over, other direction, playing with the Qi ball. The key piece about playing Qi ball is not so much across. Okay, I've been teaching for many years, since the early 2000s, and sometimes people do their Qi ball this way. Okay, and that you feel stiff and you're artificially holding your arm up against gravity. What you want to do is you bring it across, down, scoop, so that your shoulder, your neck relax with gravity. And yes. Okay, and then so the elbow is not just across, but down, scoop. Down, scoop. So there's a temporary relaxation with gravity. Yeah, that's it. And then you can also play the other direction. Nice. Good. And 3, 2, 1. So from Qi Ball now, we're going to do a seated rejuvenation style. The Qi Ball is just simply smaller circles, pivoting, turning the wrist. So if you're stiff in your wrist, you can go back to doing birthday candles, right? And then rejuvenation is, if you were standing, it's more of a hip motion, but for sitting, let's simply sink and drop across, sink and drop across. Good. So the whole idea, especially if you have the knee pain, hip pain I mentioned, is that you temporarily support, yeah, and then shift, and then temporarily support and let it go. So it alternates the pressure, yeah, the tinglingness, the pain, yes. So seated rejuvenation, the weight again, you draw the 1/2, right? So it goes from heel of one leg across to the ball of the other leg, heel of that same leg, and ball of the other. Yeah. Good. Nice. Mm-hmm. And then the other way. So in other words, it is Qi Ball, but a little bit more. Qi Ball the whole body. Beautiful. Yes, there you go. Let's enjoy the swing. Okay, nice. And switch other way. Inhale, X, in, X. And allow for your hands, fingers to gently scoop across. Scoop across. Yes. And actually, if you feel between the palms, we've been doing for a few weeks, and some of you have been joining me all the way since January. Inhale. Feel the sticky taffiness of the chi, a little bit more magnetic, a little bit more sticky. And so when you breathe, the whole body breathing, the sternum lifts, chest lifts, and the low back. Also inhale, change your shape of your torso, then you'll feel it a little bit better. Good. And so when you're playing with the chi ball, you're still feeling the taffiness, stickiness, and you're letting the palms chase that way. Nice. And then switch, inhale, and switch. Good. There you go. Very nice. And 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe. Breathe. Relax down and back again. And thank you so much today for joining me. If you like it, please comment hashtag 12TQG and save, like, share, comment. And I shall see you tomorrow. Bye for now. And love to all the world. Thank you so much for coming. Bye. Thanks for watching. Continue your healing journey with any of these videos.